So part three. So not chasing. I'm driving to the location because, I'm trying to get there before I get to work. And then, on the cool, because I still got to make money because clearly people trying to ride me. Like, what? Like, I got it out. So anyways, y'all, I'm going up to this car wash, not because I'm more so angry. It was more so of let me alert people, let me try to let the manager or something like that know, because I heard that a lot of times with the fake card readers, the place of business don't even know that that it's on their machines. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know it's on their machines. And you have to understand, if they're still gonna get their money, but then on the other hand, it's kind of like the people that is scanning the information every time you put your card in or whatever. These are people that's not even, you know what I'm saying, like inside situation. So I'm trying to get over here just so I can kind of make them aware, because I'm gonna deal with my bank when he come back to get my money back. So then next thing you know, I pull up. So I pull up to the place or whatever. So, it was a Hispanic guy out there. He was the only one outside. So I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Can I was like, where's the manager at? Where's the manager at? So then he was just like, oh, he started pointing to a door. So I'm going to another door, and then I was like pulling on it. So then next thing you know, the dude opens up the door, and then he was like, come here. He's right here. And I'm like, cause I'm just saying, if you're a manager and somebody just sit up here and said this and that happened, I would think that you would be like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on. All I seen was the man open up a door talking about, he in here. Like, we own a horror movie. So I'm like, okay. So I started walking, because the door that he's talking about had said employees only. It had some blinds, and it was like everything was in there dark. And it was like the person the light wasn't even on in there. So I get to the door. Next thing you know, it's the same guy who helped me yesterday, with my card. And so then next thing you know, he was the one who helped me with my card and stuff like that. So then I sits up here and I'm trying to tell him, I'm like, hey, I'm not even coming angry. I'm not even upset. And I'm sitting up here telling him, like, hey, you remember yesterday I came and, this and that. And I was like, I think it's a fake card reader on your thing, because this morning $300 came up missing. And I was like, this is the only place. He immediately was like, no, no. And I'm just like, what? So, because I'm just like, part 5. Part 4. So he telling me no. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not possible. He just having this nonchalant attitude, this dark room. He wouldn't even cut on the light, and he over there folding up the towels. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, you guys. This dude looked like Jeffrey Dahmer, whoever that dude was that was eating folks and killing. He had the glasses, he got the long blonde hair, and he had a baseball cap that didn't have nothing to do with the car wash going on. So it's like he was giving scary. I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Not only the fact of he's trying to play like he don't even remember. And then I'm like, and then this was another thing too. I didn't understand why he kept declining my other card, but I remember seeing on the screen about it's declined because you need to put in your 3 security code, like your numbers on the back of your code. Now, when have you ever used a card where you slid it or whatever, where you have to put in your security code for a car wash? And I never did that before. Nah, this don't make no sense. So that triggered me in my head, and I'm just like, hey, I was like, remember, it even asked about my card reader and this and that, and he was like, no. He was like, no. So something had told me to leave. You see what I'm saying? Because we're in this room, we're in this dark room. He's sitting at a table folding up these towels. I'm sitting over here trying to like get him to understand, like, hey, you might have some stuff going on at your job place. So then you guys, I asked him, I said, so, you know what I'm saying? I said, so you the manager? He's the manager. So I was like, so you the manager? I said, so what's the corporate number? Because this place, when you look it up, it's not like it's a small car wash. This is a big car wash. So I'm like, I was like, so who over you? And he's like, I'm the manager. I said, so who's the owner? Where's the corporate number? It's none. It's me. This guy didn't even look like he was over 20-some years old. But now, the way you're talking, I'm going to remove myself because I'm a black woman and you are a white man and you're like literally sitting up here, sitting in here, and you're trying to play like everything that I'm telling you, you have zero understanding of. Like I'm like delusional or something. And that's the scary part. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just me and you, and it's another guy, one of your workers, that really kind of walked off like he, you know, trying to stay out of it all together, and I'm up here. So I end up like leaving. I end up like, you know, some told me, Quee, just leave it alone, turn around and get back in your car because it can get ugly. So I turned around, I just got back in my car and I went to work. But the reason why I am